Hello. Before I start with the talk, I'd first like to thank AI Expo Africa for inviting us here today. We're really excited to be here. I'd also like to thank you for watching this talk. Today we're going to talk about machine learning as part of everyday life. Let me share my contacts before I carry on so that you can connect and find me on social media. I'm Veliswa Boya. I'm a senior developer advocate at Amazon Web Services, very commonly known as AWS. I'm based in Johannesburg, South Africa. I work with the AWS builder or developer community throughout sub-Saharan Africa. I'm on Twitter. You can find me. There is my Twitter handle. I'm on LinkedIn. And the AWS community in Africa is also on Slack, and that is where you can find us. And on meetup.com, there are various user groups that talk specifically AWS throughout sub-Saharan Africa, and you can find the various ones as I've linked them on there. You can connect and join the one that most meets your needs and start interacting and networking and sharing AWS knowledge. If you access the QR code that I have on the screen, you will be able to access my LinkedIn profile directly, and you can connect with me from there. So we're going to talk about machine learning. What is machine learning? We're going to also look at why is it important. We'll take a look at image recognition as enabled by machine learning. We'll also look at a demo of image recognition. We'll take a look at more examples of image recognition. We'll look at how ML can help us optimize problem resolution. We'll look at how ML enhances everyday life. And then lastly, we'll look at how it enables people. So we talk about what is machine learning. Before we go there, let's take a look at what it actually is not. And this is what machine learning is not. I don't know how many of us remember Skynet. How many of us have watched the Terminator, the movie franchise? So Skynet is a fictional, artificial, general intelligence system that features very centrally in the Terminator movie, the franchise. If you've seen it, Skynet gained self-awareness after it had spread into millions of computer servers all across the world. It then realized the extent of its abilities, or its creators realized the extent of its abilities, and then the creators tried to deactivate it. If you access the QR code that I have on the screen, you'll be able to read more information or read more about this story. Now, let's look at what is machine learning. What is ML? If you look at the diagram that I have on the screen, you see these three semicircles, and each one represents AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, ML, and deep learning, DL. We'll take a look in detail about what each of these actually are. So looking at AI first, artificial intelligence. AI, which as you can see in this diagram, is the broadest concept. It stems from a long-standing thought that machines can do things that humans currently do. This has been employed in countless ways over many decades, including everyday tasks like spam filtering and product recommendations. Machine learning, which is the next circle, is a subset of AI. It comes from a practical way of taking large volumes of data and turning these into predictive insights. In simple terms, it identifies hidden patterns in large volumes of data and then uses those patterns to assess what will happen in the future and why that event will most likely happen. Machine learning applies more specialized algorithms to develop specialized outputs across breadths and depths of data that a human could simply not comprehend alone. Examples of this application include predicting when a customer will most likely cancel a contract, or maybe the risk of an individual becoming, let's say, a diabetic. Now looking at the smallest circle, deep learning. So what is deep learning? Deep learning, which is a subset of machine learning, is about doing tasks at massive levels of computational power that were previously just not attainable. So it's a more complex technique. It uses more advanced algorithms like deep neural networks and processes a broader set of data types like images and speech. These scientific methods are designed to extrapolate important insights from these less used data sources, things like automatically predicting blindness from a retinal image. Again, while we refer to our stack generally as ML, machine learning, it's important to note that it also includes the full 3 layers that we've just discussed. So it includes artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, ML, and deep learning, DL. Now we're going to start looking at, is machine learning important? By way of introduction, let's start with an overview of what's happening in the market related to artificial intelligence and machine learning, while we'll refer to generally as ML. Whatever we're going to talk about, we're generally going to say ML, but we're actually talking about both AI and ML. We've heard from so many, such as Gartner, that there's no shortage of potential for ML. In fact, when you look at the spending curve on ML, Gartner is predicting that, among other executives, a significant portion of CIOs will be focused on ML as a top priority. This is likely because their business partners, like your CEOs, your CMOs, your COOs, expect to maintain a strategic growth position for their organizations. So with a compound growth rate of 55%, as we saw from 2020, it's no wonder that ML is so popular among our customer base as AWS. With ML currently sitting at the top of the hype circle, our challenge will be to keep it real for our customers. So what are the business benefits of ML? You'll see on the screen that we're looking at very high level, and then we'll go into detail. There's automation, there's enrichment, and there's invention. Now let's take a look at what each of these actually implies. So our customers face many challenges in growing their businesses, in staying profitable and staying competitive, and expanding their products and services. With ML becoming more accessible, we can readily assist them in tackling these challenges and making both evolutionary and revolutionary improvements across every layer. This is the automation, enrichment, and invention. So automation that is provided by ML is a major benefit to our customers. In many cases, this is the low-hanging fruit, as customers know these processes very well. They understand the nuances and quickly grasp how ML can make these processes more streamlined. So take a simple process like searching for photos by topic. This used to be a highly manual process, fully reliant upon humans to accomplish. Now, with AWS ML, this process can be automated in real time at scale. The second benefit that we're going to look at is enrichment. Enrichment enables our customers to take existing products and add new capabilities to them. This helps our customers improve engagement amongst their customers and expand their own customer base by improving the experience. For instance, Stitch Fix, which is an online fashion retailer, developed over 50 deep learning algorithms to personalize clothing recommendations, to identify in-demand items, and to predict future fashion trends. They developed sophisticated algorithms that helps them estimate how well a customer would like an item of clothing, hence then helping them enrich the customer experience by making the shopping experience more personalized. The last one that we're going to take a look at is invention. Invention allows our customers to move from evolutionary improvements to revolutionary innovations. This happens when they leverage their vast industry knowledge coupled with ML to think of disruptive ways to bring new products and categories to market. For instance, Philips Healthcare has created a revolutionary system which cross-checks data from different patients in hospitals. With digitalized images coupled with both artificial intelligence and radiological expertise, Doctors will be able to make decisions by indicating a particular type of tumor or an injury. In short, this type of system will enable medical practitioners to treat patients that they've never been able to do before. So all these benefits are very exciting. And while they are exciting, and these examples are quite exciting, they are just the tip of the spear. New use cases are emerging every day, and we'll continue to provide examples throughout this program that highlight the benefits our customers are receiving by taking advantage of AWS ML. Object recognition. So I've got two examples for you on this screen. The first one on the top with the coffee cup. What we're looking at there is text recognition. And let's first talk through this one. What is text recognition? This is where you recognize text that's embedded on an object or on an image. With the text in image feature that we have in one of our services, Amazon Recognition on AWS, the feature recognition image, it helps you easily locate and extract text within images. This includes text in natural scenes such as road signs or license plates, text over objects such as text that's on t-shirts or mugs like you can see in the example, and text on screen such as captions or news. When you analyze an image, text in image will return the text label that was detected, a rectangular frame, along with a confidence score for each detected words and lines. The next image that we're looking at on the screen is the one at the bottom. And here we are using a feature that is known as facial analysis, still of the same service, Amazon Recognition on AWS. With recognition image, you can locate faces within images and analyze face attributes. These attributes can be things like whether or not the face is smiling or whether the eyes are open. When analyzing an image, recognition image will return the position and a rectangular frame for each detected face. This is the next example, and here we are looking at object and scene detection. Recognition image identifies thousands of objects such as vehicles, pets, and furniture. As you can see here, it can pick up a car, a traffic light, a person, a handbag. And recognition also detects scenes within an image, such as a sunset. It can pick that up. This makes it easy for you to search, to filter, and to curate large image libraries. What you're looking at now is another feature known as celebrity recognition, but we're going to take a look at this a bit later. And this is a quick demo, and here you upload a picture of a celebrity. And you can see if it actually recognizes and tells you who that celebrity is. Let's just look at this at work. There you go. So we uploaded a picture of a well-known celebrity, Trevor Noah, and the feature was able to identify and tell us who that celebrity is. Facial recognition, another use of ML. So the facial recognition technology allows attendees to check in. This is the use that we can see here. Attendees are checking in using only their face. You've got cameras at kiosks, at registration desks that can scan attendees. It scans their faces upon arrival and print their badges in just a few seconds. Think of places like at an airport, at a hotel, check-in, and at a conference, registration kiosks that then allows automatic or very quick registration of the attendees or participants at a conference, let's say. And what other practical applications of ML are out there? Amazon Go is a new kind of store that features the world's most advanced shopping technology. There are no lines, there's no checkout, you just grab and go. Using ML to optimize travel routes, I'm sure we all know of some apps that we use that help us optimize or even tell us where we actually are meant to go. This is another use of ML. Another example that we have, what we're looking at here is Amazon Prime Air, 13 minutes deliveries in the UK via a drone. The UK's National Air Traffic Control Service, which is called NETS for short, is scrapping that rule to help make drone deliveries a reality. There are countless issues to first overcome, of course, particularly issues around infrastructure, privacy and security, and avoiding interference with the package. Avoiding things like how birds and how power lines or shotguns could actually interfere with this. How about self-driving cars? This is another very exciting application of ML. ML helping with understanding and interactions with humans. First, let's take a look at speech recognition. Alexa. Alexa is specifically the name of a virtual assistant. It's the disembodied voice that you talk to. You ask questions and you bark with your song requests. Amazon's Echo is simply the name given to the physical product itself, which is what you're looking at in this picture. The speakers which house the AI Alexa. So Alexa sits inside Amazon Echo. You can call Alexa to answer questions, to read books, and to set reminders. How about applying machine learning to extract insights from text? A service known as Amazon Comprehend helps you do exactly this. You have a piece of text and it can extract insights for you. It can tell you what named entities there are in there. You can see what is picked up. Amazon.com, it's picked up Jeff Bezos' name, it's picked up Seattle, which is all these are named entities. It can pick up key phrases for you. Our customers as a key phrase, books as a key phrase, blenders as a key phrase, great prices as a key phrase. It can pick up sentiment. It can pick up that this text, the sentiment is quite positive. And it can tell you the language. English is the language that's being used here. Machine learning helping humans. Machine learning can be used to help the visually impaired. You can have a device in a house that can help people take phone calls and interact with others. It can tell you who's at the door, and it can tell you what food or what object you are actually holding. So what future implementations of ML, AI do we actually have to look forward to? The pace of artificial intelligence continues to move forward at a very fast pace. Each day, every day, we see continued development of new technologies, of new applications, and greater investment in AI, in machine learning, and a host of cognitive technologies. While we might be able to easily see how some of these technologies will be implemented in the short term, what does the future hold for widespread adoption of AI? AI will continue to make organizations much more responsive to their customers' needs and desires. So we know COVID-19 changed so much about the world that we live in. Studies into understanding this virus and the management thereof are still at very early stages. AI will play and is already playing a very important role in the research undertakings that seek to understand so much about this virus. Do you know that today Amazon Echo can be paired with a Bluetooth speakers if you have difficulty hearing? There is a skill known as Asthma Buddy. Do you remember that I've Fallen and Can't Get Up commercial from the 90s? I don't know who here can remember that. Think of Asthma Buddy as one of those, except that you don't need to wear a not very fashionable necklace. You just call out, Alexa, ask my buddy to alert, and you insert a number. This command will set alerts via text, via email, or voicemail to the designated contact. It should not be used as a substitute for calling 911 though, or calling 10111, depending on where you are. Thank you again. Please do find me in the speaker lounge with any questions that you have. Bye-bye.